Hey there guys, welcome back to another Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 video. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. It would really help me to grow the channel. Um, so when we last left off, we had just met here with the blacksmith. I'll show you where we're at. We're in Tarkov, and we've come, you can see, up this way here to Tarkov, and the whole idea here is we're wanting to complete this quest here so we can get a bed. And so what's happened is we had, I didn't catch it on recording, but we had a conversation here with this guy. We came for a job, that's what it is, and we let him know that her dad was a blacksmith, and we have some experience, so now he's testing us.
Some things, like
So
swords,
what we're doing is we're just gonna make this sword, and so yeah, let's close that. So you have to move this across that, but you also have to
get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the bellows.
yeah, there we go. We have to get this thing hot all the way across. For some reason, I feel like
Tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now. So come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. Heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. That's the ring you want. Well struck. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
So I think this should be a pretty good way to make some money early on. Let's see here. 43 and a half.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up. And by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere, if your forging's going to be even. The main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
Why should I forge evenly?
If you keep hammering the same spot, you'll never finish it. You'll just fuck it up. But jumping from one end to the other ain't a good idea neither. You'd end up working unevenly. The best thing to do is aim each strike next to the one before.
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed, and you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody'll steal them.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to
All
it
right.
right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Okay. Okay. So there's nothing in there. I want to go find my bed first, so... You said there was a wheelbarrow. Yeah, that's not it. It's not it at all. Probably going to the wrong place. Something about a wheelbarrow. There's the wheelbarrow. This must be it here. Armor's kit. Apron. Blacksmith's kit. Whoa. I'm not sure if that's... Not sure if that's stuff we can take. Let me look at this. I don't want any of that to be stolen stuff. Got some sketches there. Doesn't look stolen. Let's learn that. Okay. So this is all of my crafting. And herbs. Okay. Let's go ahead and learn these. Okay. Got some stuff to make that with. This is interesting though. So we have stuff in here. Master Huntsman's gloves. This is some pretty good stuff. some pretty good stuff for right now. Master Huntsman stuff. Let me... I have no idea what I just learned there. Let's back to our inventory. Yeah, this is the one I just made. So let's see. Let's try this. We don't need this on. Don't need those on right now either. No, we don't need any of that on right now. Let's work on this sword. Let's see how this works with the yeah, I think that's probably easier with the mouse and keyboard. See what that did. $99. 99.
This one is sharpened already.
Okay. I got you. So we want to start blacksmithing. Let's do the let's do this one. Not sure how hard this one is, but we're going to find out.
burning it.
Okay. Let's see if this wouldn't be easier too with the, that's a mess. Okay. So let's see here. Oh no, let's see here.
Got your head in the clouds again, haven't you?
That's because I love him. There's no one in the world as beautiful as him.
That's blasphemy. You'll end up in hell.
A love as pure as can't be. It's a gift from God himself.
What are you on about? It's just painting on the wall.
All the time when I walk into the church. Nobody's ever looked at me like that before.
That's just the way it's painted. You feel like he's
Yeah, this is pretty tough.
but it's nothing but paint on plaster, nothing more.
You're only saying that because you don't have anyone.
Definitely a little easier with the mouse and keyboard. It just takes some getting used to.
We're closing. No more beer. I'm closing up. Closing time. Beer for me.
Quality 3. Which is good. Yeah, we want to select this work axe.
All right, go.
Good. Okay. Let's work on this. Hmm. Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Got it too hot. Let's rotate. Pretty frustrating. Alright, yeah, that one's pretty difficult. Or kind of aggravating, but... Probably get better at it. Get better at it. It'll just take some time. Not sure what those are used for. Okay, so just a regular horseshoe. So let's see if we can figure out how to use perk points. Here's our weight. Here's how much gold we've got, or groschen. Okay. Player. Main level. $14 available. Charming man. Mom always says you should do one good deed every day. You carry that mother's wisdom in your heart, and that's why you often carry it in the palm of your hand. If you gain reputation, the increase will be 10% higher. He who is a friend to all is a friend to none. You can be a friend to anyone when it suits you, but you are true friends, especially to yourself. If you lose, the drop will be 10% less. You grew up in a forge. Even if you carry a sack or even a dead or unconscious body, the weight only counts as a half. Therefore, they will hardly burden you, and carrying them will no longer cost you extra stamina. Permanently increased by 8 pounds. The required strength for all weapons will be 2 less for you. In general, if you have a lower strength than the weapon required, you will do less damage with it. Not looked into the perks quite yet, but it looks like if it's got one of these little stars, that means there's something available. Deft hands. The required agility for all weapons will be 2 lower for you. Okay. Fall damage reduced. Polished wares. When selling weapons, armor, or clothing that are in near perfect or perfect condition, you'll gain 10% more money from them. You will get a +4 speech bonus when haggling. Let's try this one. Okay, so I have more points left to put in strength. I don't want to quite do that yet. I think I do want to do that one. I think I do want to do that one. So Carry a sack or even a dead or unconscious body, the weight only counts as half. If you carry a sack. I think that's all I want to do right now. Let's look here and see what else we got. Okay, so that's just in stats, skills, combat, warfare, swords. Yeah. Okay, this is all my reputations. It's a lot of reps. Okay. This is some good information here. So I don't know if anybody knows about all this. I've never gone into this, so I don't have any idea. I guess these are combos. Yeah, I don't have any idea about those yet. So just looking to see head protection. If you're wearing a helmet, blows to the head will cost 20% less. Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina, and your shield and weapon will wear down 20% slower by blocking. Yeah, that's for sure something that precise strike with a fully charged sword attack. I don't know what that is yet. If you successfully wound an opponent by a strike to an uncovered zone, more difficult to the opponent to block your subsequent attacks. Yeah. I'm not doing any of those yet. Marksman, let's see here. I don't have anything for marksman yet. I haven't done anything with marksman. Let's go back to skills. Alchemy. So this is one that I would like to see what we got. Art of raw food and herbs you have in your inventory will spoil 50% slower. While brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish and your nourishment. Potion seller. So these are all really good ones. Potion seller. I mean, craftsman. If you sharpen a weapon on the grindstone to a condition higher, the weapon gains a bonus effect and increases slashing damage. If you wear boots repaired, yeah. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself with the armorer's kit will make less noise. Repairs by craftsmen will be 20% cheaper. Your gear will be damaged 10% slower, so you don't have to repair it as often. So I don't know why this wouldn't give me 2 of these, but it is what it is. Don't even have my horse yet. On the poachers, you can sell herbs, game, hides, and trophies for double the price. That's definitely something I want to try to work on. So that gives me something to work. Yeah, we're not worried about that right now. Not worried about any of that right now. Not worried about that either, so it's good enough. I don't want to waste all my time there looking at those, but yeah, that's kind of an idea that will show you what you need to do to be able to get your stats, your perk points, and things like that. So let's go ahead and rest for the day, and what we'll do is we'll go ahead and end this video. So if you've followed me along this far, I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe buttons on the way out the door, and we'll catch you on the next one. Y'all have a good day now.